Hey guys, it's Halloween week. Halloween's on Friday, and I have a ghost story for you. I saw a ghost. Well, no, I didn't see the ghost. I heard a ghost. So you might not believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts. I have had many experiences, and I'm a full believer in ghosts. So my family and I, it was my kids, 4 kids, my husband and myself, rented a really old house in the summer. I think we were there for 2 nights, and my husband and I are sleeping. My kids all have a cough, and my oldest daughter has this really awful cough, and the kids are all sleeping in one room. And the room that my husband and I are sleeping in is right next door. And I am dead asleep. And I get woken up by a woman's voice, and she goes, "Mama." And it was lower than that. It was like, "Mama, Mama." And she sounded kind, very clear. And I opened my eyes. I knew what it was. And I opened my eyes and I looked at the foot of the bed. Nothing was there, but I knew she was at the foot of my bed, standing there. And in my mind, I got a thought, you need to check on your kids. She was prompting me to get up to check on the kids. And I wasn't scared. It was just that's interesting. So I got up and I checked on the kids, and my oldest one was awake and just coughing like crazy. She was fine. None of them had fevers. They just had this awful cough. But it was fascinating that this ghost told me to wake up. She was like mother to mother, go check on your kids. And I did. And I made sure she was all propped up and gave her a hug, and everybody was fine. And I laid back in bed and I said, "Thank you." And then I went to sleep. So that was interesting. The next day, all the kids were outside playing, and my husband and I were drinking coffee in the living room. And it's an old house, so the kitchen's separated. It's not open floor plan, and really old cabinets. And the cabinet door shut, and the cabinets are just right on the other side of the wall. And I looked at my husband and said, "Is that what I just thought it was?" And he said, "Yes, it was." And I got up and looked in the kitchen, and nothing was there. So there's a ghost there. And she talked to me. Very interesting. What do you think? Have you ever had an experience with a spirit, a ghost, whatever? I call them ghosts. I know there's other names for them, but let me know what you think about that. All right. Happy Halloween.